Very good morning, friends. In today's period, we have to understand the first topic of the marketing management, that is introduction. It means that we have to understand the introductory information of the marketing management. Try to understand what I'm speaking. This is the first period. That's why don't make confusion in your mind. Try to understand English language also because you have completed your all education in Marathi and English also. But here now in this division you have to study this point, this syllabus, this topic in English medium. Try to understand. Nothing is difficult in English also. English is also easier than Marathi, but you should have to concentrate 100% on that particular point. Okay, now the first topic is there, that is introduction. In this topic, you have to understand the meaning of market. It means that what is the exact meaning of market? What do you mean by market? Try to understand. Today, change is the only consistent. Okay, what was the past is outdated today. It means that what was in past is outdated today. It means that yesterday's point definitely will be out of fashion today, and what is the work today will not be in fashion tomorrow. Okay, try to understand. It means that in Marathi also कालचा जो भाग आहे तो आज आउटडेटेड झालेला असतो. कालची जी फॅशन असते ती आज आउटडेटेड झालेली असते. कालची जी स्टाईल आहे आपली राहण्याची ती आउटडेटेड झालेली असते. आणि म्हणून नेहमी बदल हा होत असतो. काय होत असतो? बदल हा होत असतो आणि त्या बदलाप्रमाणे आपणाला त्या ठिकाणी बदलावं लागतं आणि त्यानुसार आपण आपलं विषय ज्ञान हे समजून घ्यावं लागतं. आता इथं आपण लक्षात घ्यायचंय मार्केटमध्ये सुद्धा अशा पद्धतीचे चेंजेस होत असतात. Such type of the changes you will find in market also. Those changes may be in kind of the place, in kind of the fashion, in kind of the style, in kind of the choice, in kind of the likes, dislikes. All such things you'll find are going to change. That's why you have to understand what do we mean by market. Market is nothing but a starting point of entire concept of marketing. Try to understand. Whatever may be entire concept of marketing is there, that is the starting point of marketing. Starting point of concept of marketing. Try to understand. In this way, marketing is as old as civilization. This is not a new concept. That is also old concept as a civilization. The origin of marketing goes back to the ancient era. At that time, human being used symbols, signs and material artifacts, okay, to transact and communicate with each other. It gave birth to the ideas of marketing. Marketing came into existence at first time when Adam was communicate with Eve. There was an exchange of emotion, love, care and passion. Okay, through this concept of the marketing, it was existed in ancient period. There was no profit motive. People used the barter system to exchange goods and services. Try to understand. Barter system, you have listened. And at that time, people were using the barter system for the marketing of the goods and services. However, try to understand, the activity of marketing was negligible and constituted a very small amount of the economy. Very small amount of economy was there, and you will find there. Okay, then they just exchange the surplus of possessions or outputs or product of their choice. After the industrial revolution, definitely you will find tremendous change was made in the production process. Definitely you will find tremendous change was there. Okay, in the production process, goods were produced through machine instead of man. Try to understand. The volume of production was also very huge, which creates surplus. Selecting of surplus was the biggest challenge faced by the manufacturer. Try to understand. It gives birth to various marketing activities. It means that marketing, how this word came here, that word is originated from Latin word marketus, having a verb marcere, which means merchandise, a trade or a place where business is conducted. It's called in Marathi also bazar, bazaar of specific goods such as fish, fruits, vegetable, clothes, grain, etc. Market is a place where buyers and sellers meet personally and goods and services are exchanged for money or money's worth. Here you have to understand the exchange of goods and services is essential, and also possession is transferred. Possession of goods and services is transferred from seller to buyer. Try to understand. And in which place it is done, that place is called market. What is it? Market. Try to understand. Market is a set of consumers, potential consumers, past consumers, sellers, resellers, and intermediary who are either involved in the process of exchange or in the process of getting involved in an exchange process. It means that market is also nothing but a set of all these things. Mr. Pyle said that market includes both a place and region in which buyers and sellers are in free competition with one another. Try to understand. It means that in that place buyers and sellers are free in the competition. Okay, it means that there is a free competition you will find with one another. Professor Tosley, clerk and clerk, also said that it is a center. Market is a center about which, or an area in which, the forces leading to exchanges of title to a particular product operate towards which and from which the actual goods tends to travel. This is the definition which is given by these two fellows. Okay, then from the above definitions, definitely you have to understand, from the above definitions it is clear that market does not mean a place. It is an arrangement. It is an arrangement providing an opportunity to exchange goods. It includes a group of person or firm who supply the goods and a group of buyers who would like to purchase the goods. It means that there is also group of person who is ready to supply. This is the one group, and another group is who is ready to purchase. Okay, and these two groups are also come together, and that place is called market. Try to understand. Then what are the types of the market, or what is the classification of market? How market is classified? There are different bases for classification of the market. What are those bases? Those bases we have to understand. First basis is there on the basis of area. Classification is done like as local market, regional market, national market, international market, rural market, and urban market. In this way, the classification of market on the basis of area also we can understand. Now, another classification is there on the basis of transaction. Okay, how it is classified we have to study. That is first type, spot market, and another future market. This is the second type of the market classification. Then next type of classification we have to understand on the basis of finance. On the basis of finance, market is classified like this. First type is there money market. Second type is there call market. Third is there collateral loan market. Fourth is there capital market, and the last type of market we have to study, that is a forex market. It means that these are the five types. These are the five types of the market classified under the finance market, on the basis of finance market. Try to understand. Then another classification we have to study here on the basis of volume. Volume means quantum. Quantum means quantity. Try to understand. On the basis of quantity also, market is classified into two classes. First is there wholesale market, and second is there retail market. Try to understand. Very simple points are there. Very simple types are there, which you have studied in 11th and 12th standard also. Okay, nothing is new here, but try to understand. On the basis of volume, what are the types of the market? First is wholesale market and second is retail market. Okay, now on the basis of nature of goods, market is classified like this. On the basis of nature of goods, market is classified like this. First class is there, first type is there. What is it? Commodity market. Then second type is there, security market, and third type is there, bullion market. These are the three types of the markets on the basis of the nature of the goods. Then on the basis of the demand and supply, what are the types of the market? Very simple types are there. There are two types of the market. First type is buyer's market and second type is seller's market. These are the two types of the market. Try to understand. It means that on the basis of demand and supply also, these are the two types of the markets. What are those? First type is buyer's market and second type is seller's market. Very simple points are there. Then another classification we have to understand on the basis of competition. You have studied competition in economics also. There are different types of the competitions, and on those types this type is also defined. Okay, what are the types here? How classification is done there? On the basis of competition, market is classified in two classes. First class is there perfect competition market and second is imperfect competition market. It means that in this way, in which place perfect competition is there, that is one type, and in which place imperfect competition is there, that is another type of the market. In this way, these are the two types of the market on the basis of competition. In this way, these are the types and these are the different classes of the market, and classification is done on the basis of these 7 bases. Okay, how many bases are there? 7 bases. What is the first basis? Area. What is the second? Transaction. Next, finance. Next, volume. Next, on the nature of goods. Next, on the basis of demand and supply. And last, we have seen on the basis of competition. In this way, these are the different 7 classes, and under these classes, market is classified. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now, marketing. You have add the word ing in front of market. Different types are there, different concepts are there, but those concepts also we have to understand. Market, marketing. Market, this concept we have understand. This concept we have studied. Now we have to study the marketing. What is the exact meaning of marketing? Marketing is economic process. Try to understand. Market is economic process by means of which goods and services are exchanged profitably. How exchange is done there? Profitable exchange is done there for money and money's worth. Money and money's worth, such type of exchange is done there. Goods and services are not transferred automatically from manufacturer to consumers. Some efforts are required there, and those efforts are completed by seller and buyers also. It involves certain functions and processes which are complicated. Different types of the processes are also there. Different types of the functions are also there. Those are not simple. Those are not easier. Those are complicated functions, and such types of the functions are also included in the concept of marketing. Also, we have to understand marketing is the link or belt that connect the two wheels of economy. How many wheels are economy are there? 2 wheels. What are those 2 wheels? That is manufacturer and end users. First wheel is there, manufacturer, and second wheel is there, end user. End user means consumer, who is going to consume your product. Okay, that is called consumer. Try to understand. However, it requires millions of the people like wholesalers, retailers, salesmen, advertisers, agents, middlemen, stockists, transporters, etc. There is a requirement of all these peoples, and these peoples are also involved in marketing. Try to understand. Okay. Now, different types of the definitions are also given by the different thinkers. What are those definitions? Those definitions also we have to understand. First definition is given by Hagi and Mitchell. Okay. What is it? Marketing includes all the activities involved in the creation of place, time, and possession utility. It means that marketing includes different types of the activities which are included in marketing. What are those activities? Creation of place utility, creation of time utility, and creation of possession utility. These three types of the utilities are going to create here, and such a creation is also involved in marketing. Then another definition is also given here, Professor Tusley, clerk and clerk. What they are going to say here? Marketing consists of those efforts. Efforts are important here. Marketing consists of those efforts which affect transfer in the ownership of goods and services and which provide for their physical distribution. Some points we have to study here. What are those points? Efforts are essential. For what purpose? For effect the transaction purpose. Transaction purpose, and what type of transaction is there? Transfer transaction is there. Transfer in the ownership of goods and services and which provides for their physical distribution. This definition is given by these two authors. Okay. Another definition we have to study. Very simple definitions are there, and those definitions you have to understand as a student of marketing. Definition is given by American Marketing Association. What is it? Marketing is the performance of the business activities. Very simple point. Marketing is the performance of the business activities that direct the flow of goods and services. There is direction is important. Direction from flow of the goods and services from producer to consumer or end user. Very simple. Marketing is the performance of the business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producer to consumer or end user. Very simple definition of American Marketing Association. Another definition we have to study, which is given by Dr. Philip Kotler. Marketing is human activity directed at satisfying needs and wants through exchange process. What said there? Marketing is human activity. What type of activity is there? Human activity which is directed at satisfying the needs and wants through exchange process. Here are some important point we have to understand. Human activity important. Direction is important. For what purpose? Satisfaction of the needs and want. It means that satisfying the needs and wants through exchange process. In this way, this definition also very simple definition, and you have to understand and you have to remember. Try to understand that definition is given by the Dr. Philip Kotler. Okay. Then we have to study the difference between marketing and selling. This concept is not same concept. This is not a similar concept. Marketing and selling, these concepts are different concepts. Now, what is the difference between these two concepts? That difference also we have to study. Marketing and selling. First difference we have to study with the help of the some points are given here, and that points, with the help of that point we have to understand the difference between marketing and selling. And first difference we have to study through the scope. What is the scope of marketing and what is the scope of selling? Such type of a discussion and such type of a thinking you have to think. Okay. In case of marketing also, what is the scope? Marketing involves design of product and transfer of ownership. Try to understand. What is involved in marketing? Design of product and transfer of ownership. It includes in marketing. What is included in selling? Selling involves obtaining orders from customers and supplying them commodities. In selling, what is the scope? Scope of selling is there. Selling involves obtaining orders from customers and supplying them commodity. Okay, this is the first difference between marketing and selling. Now, second difference we have to understand on the basis of emphasis. The focus of marketing is on satisfying the wants of the customers. Focus is given on satisfaction of wants and customers of the special area or special product also, or all products also. Okay, try to understand. It means that focus is given on satisfaction. Okay, and in case of selling, focus on the need of the seller, not a customer. Focus on the need of the seller to convert product into cash. Such type of emphasis is given there. Then third difference we have to understand with the help of the motives. What is the motive behind marketing and what is the motive behind selling? Those motives we have to study. In case of marketing, marketing is customer oriented. Try to understand. How it is? Marketing is customer oriented. Its motive is to earn profit through customer satisfaction. How you can earn the profit? Through the customer satisfaction you can earn the profit, and this is the motive of marketing. What is the motive of selling? Selling is the product oriented. Try to understand. Its motive is to increase the volume of sales. Try to understand. Customers' needs and wants did not consider here. Okay, that's why this difference also we have to understand. Then another difference we have to study, we have to understand with the help of beginning. Where marketing begins and where selling begins. Okay, marketing begins much before the production of the commodity and continues even after the sale. It means that marketing begins before the production also, before the manufacturing. Different activities have to complete in marketing, and then production procedure will be started. Okay, and what about selling? Selling begins after completion of the production and ends with the sale of the goods and services. It means that you have to understand when selling begins after the completion of production, and when it will end with the sale of the goods and services. This is also the another difference between marketing and selling. Now, semantic. With the help of semantics also we can understand the difference. Marketing includes activities like marketing research, product planning and development, pricing, promotion, distribution, etc. All these things are included in marketing. Don't forget. Try to understand. Marketing is vast concept. Selling is not like vast like marketing. Okay, selling is limited concept. Try to understand. It means that in marketing, what types of the included, what points are included? Marketing included marketing research, product planning and development, pricing and promotion and distribution. All these things are included in marketing. But in selling, what are they included? Try to understand. Marketing is vast, already I told you, and selling is a part of marketing. It is one of the prominent components of the marketing. Selling is the one of the prominent component of the marketing. That is a prominent component. Try to understand. That is a part of the marketing. Okay, this difference also you can write. And the last point we have to understand here, what is the philosophy behind marketing and selling. Marketing has a philosophical and strategic implication. It is directed towards the long-term objectives of growth and stability. Marketing is directed towards the long-term objectives, not the short-term objectives of the growth and stability. What about selling? Selling is just a routine activity with a short-term perspective. In this way, these are the different bases, and with the help of the basis we have to understand what is the difference between marketing and selling. If question will be there, you have to write the answer with the help of these 6 points. Also with the help of these half dozen points, you have to explain, you have to give the explanation in the exam also. Okay, try to understand. Then nature of marketing we have to understand. What is the nature of marketing? It means that how marketing is there. What is the nature? And that nature also we have to understand with the help of these different points. First point is included in the nature of the marketing, that is economic function. In this point we have to understand the today's world is world of marketing. Everything you are marketed to in one or another form. There are different types of forms are also there. It includes all the business activities related to supply of goods and services from manufacturer to the end user. All these functions are called economic function. Then another thing also we have to understand, legal exchange process. Marketing activities revolves around the commercial exchange process. Try to understand. Marketing is a legal process by which ownership of the goods and services transfer from producer to end user. Definitely you will find their ownership is transferred from producer to end user, producer to customer, producer to consumer. Such type of ownership is transferred, or in another word also from seller to purchaser. Such type of ownership is transferred. It also includes exchange of technology, information and ideas. Exchange of technology, exchange of information and exchange of ideas. Such type of exchange process is there in marketing, and that process is legal process. That's why it is called their legal exchange process. Okay. Then consumer orientation and satisfaction. Nature of marketing we have to discuss here with the help of this point. What is it? Consumer orientation and satisfaction. Marketing is a philosophy which is based on consumer orientation and satisfaction. A business exists to satisfy human needs. Try to understand how business are existed for the satisfaction of human needs. Okay, to satisfy the human needs. Hence, producers should produce goods and services which customers desires and satisfy the customers' needs. You have to satisfy the needs, wants and desires of the customers. Try to understand. And you have to understand there where marketing starts. Marketing starts and ends with the customers. Marketing starts and ends with the customer. Then another point we have to understand in the nature. What is it? Marketing is an art as well as science. Why it is called art and why it is called science, we have to study here. It means that marketing is a both arts and science also. Marketing has certain principles which are accepted and applied universally with some exchange. Hence it is a science. It means that certain principles are there, certain norms are there, certain rules are there, those are accepted. That's why that is science. And it involves appropriate applications of knowledge. Application of knowledge is also involved there, and it involves application of knowledge. Hence it is an art. It means that application of knowledge involved in art. Try to understand. That's why it is an art as well as science. Try to understand. The art and science of the choosing target markets and satisfying the customers. These both concepts are choosing target market and satisfying the customers. How they are going to satisfy the customers? By creating, by delivering and by communicating superior customer values. Values are important, and such type of superior customer values are also communicated with the customers. In this way, marketing is an art as well as science. This is also nature of marketing. Then another point we have to understand there, marketing is nothing but a system of interacting or system of interacting. Interacting means interaction is essential there. System of interacting business activities. Interaction is essential there. Interaction between buyer and seller. And marketing is a process through which such type of a business organization interacts with the stakeholders. Stakeholders means participants in the activity of the marketing. What are the participants? Customers and other things. Okay. The main object of the marketing is to earn profit. What is the main object? To earn profit, satisfy the customers and manage the relationship. This thing also you have to understand. Then marketing creates utility. क्या बात है? Marketing creates utility, also creates time, also create place and possession utility. Three types of the utilities are going to create here: time utility, place utility and possession utility. With the help of marketing, such type of the three utilities can be possible. The place utility refers to the movement of goods and services from one place to another, from Satara to Solapur. Definitely such type of a place utility will be created. Another, the goods and services are made available from the creator of the production to the point of consumption. It means that from the creator to consumption, such type of a movement you will find there. The time utility refers to holding of goods from the time of production till they are sold or consumed. That's why time utility also created there. It makes them more useful at times. The possession utility gives customers ownership of goods and services. Try to understand. It calls for the change of the title of goods from manufacturer to the end user. In this way, different types of the utilities are created with the help of the marketing, and that is the nature of marketing also you have to study. Then marketing is a managerial function. Managerial function, no doubt at all. According to the managerial approach, marketing is the combination of activities designed to get profit through creating, stimulating, satisfying the needs and wants of the potential customers. It is the process of identifying customers' needs and wants and then developing a marketing program to satisfy customers' needs of the different areas and customers' needs with a profit also. In this way, we can understand the how marketing is a managerial function. And the last point we have to study here in the nature of the marketing, that is a goal oriented activity. Marketing is nothing but a goal oriented activity. Delivering products is the main goal of the marketing. What is the main goal? Delivering the product is the main goal. It gives value and satisfaction to the customers. A business organization markets its product to satisfy the customer's needs. Why such type of marketing is done? To satisfy the customer's needs and wants, as well as they achieve the ultimate goal, that is to generate profit through customer satisfaction. In this way, the nature of the marketing we have to understand with the help of these points. Okay. If any difficulty will be there, you can refer the different reference books are also given at the time of discussion of the syllabus, and with the help of those reference books also you can understand each and every point in detail. Okay. Thank you very much.